How's that? Is that better? That's probably a lot better. Good call on that one. I totally was muted. I'll go ahead and say that again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Glad everyone could join the channel today. And good morning, Fuad. I don't believe we've met before. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to Quarters Without Borders, where we are playing today for a better tomorrow. What does that mean? Well, right now we're playing our way through The Last of Us Part 2. And every time we die or have to retry, we're donating a quarter, 25 cents, to a charity. And that's kind of in homage to old arcade-style video games. And of course, we are doing so on the hardest available difficulty. So that means survival mode right now. Good morning, subs. Good morning. Woo, we have a full house this morning. That's exciting. And Fuad, thank you for joining us once again. I see just the notifications that you followed as of this morning. So as a new channel, we are just about a month old. Thank you so much. It does mean a lot to start adding that follow count up. And as we hit certain milestones, it starts to unlock features on Twitch's back end. So I'm really excited to get my hands on some of those things and kind of send it out to you in the community. So hope you are having a great Tuesday. It's starting off great on here on my end. We are up to 13 folks in our community. So it's really exciting. Now, you are here, I'm sure, for the game. There we go, the game, and not just me. I really appreciate it, though. I really do. Have you played The Last of Us Part 2? Because we are, if you haven't yet, you're kind of in spoiler territory at this point. Pushing inland. We're going to jump in where we left off. So just a recap from yesterday. We were playing as Abby and Lev. And they thought they found the fireflies. I'm pretty sure they found the Scarfangs. Or I guess the Rattlers, if you want to go by like their official name. And they got kidnapped. And now we've cut back to Ellie, who's hot on their trail, and she just found their boat. She found the address of the house they're going to, or where they went to last, and that's where she's off to now. So we're picking up and resuming today as Abby. All right, we'll let it load. You can kind of see a little bit of the loading bar there. All right. Did I say we were playing as Abby? We are Ellie. It's my mistake if I said that incorrectly. We are back as Ellie, who has let her hair grow out. And we are back on the boat. Shotgun. Oh, we got a decent amount of equipment, too. I'm happy with that. Anything we can loot while we're here? So, the good info. I traded those fish for turned out to... Oh, never mind. Let me start again. So, the good info. I traded those fish for turned out to be bogus. Despite our repeated dead ends, my gut tells me the fireflies are in Santa Barbara. Somewhere. I'm picturing the snark I'd be getting if you heard me say that. Shut up. Ooh, she's feeling bad about Owen. Gonna check out another tip back in the suburbs. Wish us luck. Is she writing to Owen? I was sitting by the fire at night with Lev, looking at the waves, thinking about you. I told him your stupid joke about the skateboarding grandma. I wish I knew that joke. He laughed so hard he spit out his food. It's the happiest I've seen him yet. I miss you. You'd have liked it here. There are no towns, just small caravans that move up and down the coast. Everyone says Santa Barbara is haunted, like some Bermuda Triangle. I think it's beautiful. I saw a seal the other day. It had spots. Is this some karmic way of you mocking me? Man. Well, she is clearly not dealing with Owen's passing very well. But for what it's worth, she at least has moved on from Ellie. You know, even though Ellie and them kind of ruined it all, she seems pretty intent on not hunting Ellie down and getting revenge, despite the fact that she still misses Owen.
How would she get up to the street from here?
Although the same can't be said for Ellie, of course. Okay, how are we doing here? We have a single trap mine, 3 medkits, 2 Molotovs. No, smoke bomb, 4 trap mines. That sounds about right. Of course, not enough supplies to really build anything. We've almost maxed out. Well, quite a few, actually. And her journal is really the only thing left to go through. Which it appears... Okay. So kind of catching up to speed really quick. A lot of pictures of Jesse Jr. here. She was in Dixie National Forest. A couple hunters tried to jump me. Didn't go well for them. Yep, we can just murder a couple more people and it warrants 2 sentences in my journal. I just got to the outskirts of Las Vegas. I can hear the infected from here. Must be thousands still alive inside the walls. What a nightmare. I'm gonna go around. Great side idea. Great story idea. How cool would it be? Kind of like a Fallout New Vegas. Like a Last of Us Part 3 Vegas edition where you're surviving inside Las Vegas. Palmdale, California. So I'm hiding out in a basement, hoping this horde passes by. Miss you, Potato. Still in this effing basement. The batteries in my flashlight are almost done. The dark is effing with me. I keep seeing him, smelling iron. I miss Dina. I miss Potato. What am I doing here? Okay, some self-reflection. I got out. The horde got distracted by a group of travelers. Some of them didn't make it. 2 of the bodies were kids. I buried them. Oh, at least she buried them. That's nice. Oh, I did not. I did not. The song she was singing. But you know what? We can figure that out really quick, like on Google. Potato, kid song. So, the first result when I look up potato, kid song is a 1 hour long compilation. We're gonna give it a second here. I don't want to get any like copyright violations for playing this song, but it's not quite the same song, but it's good enough for government work. I don't know if you could hear that little clip when I put the phone up. But if you do a search for Potato Kid Song, the first result will probably be an hour's compilation of it just looping and looping and looping. Alright, we got quite an audience today. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Did you find it? Just turn it on as background music. Made it to the coast finally. It's gorgeous. Flowers everywhere. There's this thick morning gloom. Doesn't seem like the military ever came through. Maybe it was too spread out. I wish Dina could see this. She'd lose her stuff. I like the sound of the waves. Heading down the coast. Haven't seen people in a few days. Or intact sailboats. What if Tommy was wrong? What if they're not here anymore? I can't think about that. And still the firefly drawings. Okay. Well, she's seemingly becoming a little more sensible. Well, that's a nice wave effect as the water rolls onto the beach. I get the waves breaking, and it actually coincides with the tide flying up. Alright, let's get up the beach. Whoa, there's a cave. Well, we definitely want to see what's in the cave. We have all this beach over here. I feel like I have to see what's at the end of it. It kind of reminds me of Ico. If anyone's played the old PS2 game, I think they remastered it for PS3 as well. But Ico, or at the very, very end, tiny spoilers, but at the very, very end, we're on a beach. And there's a trophy you can get if you, at least in the PS3 version, where you run down and get a watermelon. Alas, there will be no such juicy fruit here. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. It's still morning, a great Tuesday morning out there. And welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel. Okay, so they clearly made a little base camp here. We can get a couple supplies. I think it's just that rag. I guess that's better than nothing. And then we'll make our way up toward that little house. Doing great. Awesome. Good to hear, Fuad. Real life spelunking.
This looks promising.
How do I answer that? Yes, I guess. Yes and no. I've done guided tours of caves or caverns and stuff. So nothing like you would think of where I'm doing it solo and you get like the helmet with the light on the front. And maybe you're climbing a rope or something. Nothing quite like that. All like walkable terrain. So I've definitely done that. And the only thing solo I've done... Well, no, that makes... I'm going to put a quick pause in the story there, really quick, just to address this for subs. No, I totally agree with you, subs. I think it's telling, though, because I was kind of hating on Ellie yesterday for throwing away the life that she has to come back on the revenge mission for Abby. You know, and Dina had a really great line where she talked about, like, it's not easy. You're not the only one suffering. Like, we're all making sacrifices and dealing with it. Like, how about just basically grow up and let's move on? She let you live. Can't we all just deal with this like adults? So, it is pretty telling that you read that note earlier from Abby, and she's also stressed about this kind of, well, not so much her father anymore, because she did kind of get the revenge for that, but she's stressed over the Owen and all her friends getting murdered. But she's moving on. She's letting it go behind her, which I think is pretty exciting. At least it shows growth on Abby's part. Dark Shadows 2, Dark Shadower 2. I'm doing great this morning. It's a happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well as well. And welcome to the channel. Welcome to Quarters Without Borders. All right, we gotta make some jumps here. And Flanagan, get back to your question here. The only other time that I've done, I guess, spelunking, I don't know if it qualifies as spelunking, but doing stuff solo was, I found like an abandoned coal mine in southern Ohio. And yeah, like walked through there. It's not as exciting as it sounds. It was just like a straight shaft into this, if you could call it a mountain. It's Ohio after all, but a hill. And it probably went for, I don't know, half a mile or so. Parts were collapsed, you had to crawl over the rubble and stuff, and there was coal all in the walls. It was actually really, really neat. But that's about the extent of my spelunking experience, I guess I could say. I'm sorry. If that's actually true, that is a horrible thing for your mother to say. But props, because it's rather clever. Okay. Don't want to miss anything. Well, there's clearly the rest of the way we can go up. The most elaborate streamer? What do you what do you mean by that? Alright, we got a board. That's exciting. Can we oh, we can't. We need some tape before we can upgrade it. Well, I know that's the way we want to go with the stairs. But let's see if there's anything over here in this little clearing. Oh, we got a dead person. Totally worth exploring. Well, Dark Shadow, or thank you for the compliment. I take it definitely as a compliment. So the day job, I'm actually a ballroom dance teacher. So this is actually underdressed for what I'm used to. And you do it for so long, it just becomes second nature. Although then again, if you would have asked me before I started in the dance industry, like, no, I did not like wearing these clothes, but I don't know, they feel very comfortable now. Okay. Oh yeah. Imagine this, you know, a tie, maybe a jacket, and then of course flip-flops. Year round. Okay, we got a little squiggly spot we can do our wiggle to get into. Or potentially another dead end. Yep. Looks like we're gonna wiggle.
Here we go.
Okay. Some climbing is in order. Dark Shadower, that will remain a forever mystery. You can't destroy the on-camera illusion. Okay, you know, we've actually climbed pretty high up. This was, I mean, it didn't quite feel like it, and the horizon's kind of this weird hard line, but that actually would have taken quite a bit out of you climbing up sand.
Okay.
Sand is actually pretty tough to climb. All right. Here we go, over the fence. Got a lot of tall grass.
Now what?
This could be promising. This could
Mesa
also mean...
Bluff. I'm here.
Okay, how far do we have to
And
go?
Santa Barbara proper is that way.
Well, good thing it's that way, because we clearly can't go to... Whoa. I heard something. Hang on, is this a true story? Like, please tell me this is a true story. Oh my gosh, like... I know it's probably inconvenient to type it out. But is there a way we can get like an extended... I know, right? Is there a way we can get an extended summary of when you were attacked by monkeys? Because this is amazing. Like, I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay, to be honest. Wow. No way. Sorry, I will keep playing. I can read and play at the same time. The music says there's a zombie around here. Wow, and monkey, like, I've never been out that way before. I've never been to like Pakistan or anywhere in, I guess, the Middle East. The country though looks beautiful. Is it over here? Like, yeah. Are you from Pakistan? If I may ask, like, if you don't have to answer if that's too personal or anything. Okay. we do have a zombie. That's amazing. That is so cool. Well, thank you so much for finding the channel. Go on. I want to hear about this monkey story. Hopefully it's just the one. Oh, I miss having a knife. Makes it so much easier than having to choke them all out. Ooh, there's more. The knife or the bow and arrow. That's the trade-off I make, I guess. Oh my, your family came running down the trail. Wow. Like what? Sorry, I won't interrupt. I'm like on the edge of my seat here. Not because there are zombies, but because I cannot wait to hear what happens with your story. Ooh, there's some tape. That'll be nice. Ooh, tons of stuff. So you went a little further. It's like everyone's running the other direction. I'm gonna go check it out. I know I told you I'd wait for you here, but it's not safe. Rattlers are all through these woods. I can't risk getting chained up again. Chained up again? Dang. I'll be in that place where I told you that ping pong ball joke. I miss your laugh. Hope you got out okay. Wow. Do you know what kind of monkeys they were? Like, I mean, okay, I know when you say the story initially, it kind of sounds funny and you get a chuckle out of it, but monkeys are actually pretty terrifying. And like, if it's a big enough monkey, they could totally hurt you and kill you. Oh my gosh, they touched you. That's intense, man. Like, was it like their territory or something? Or maybe they were just like out for a stroll? Oh, wow. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad your family was okay. It's just, that's intense. Or whatever kind of monkey, is that common? Are they common in those areas? Dang. Yeah, those are the kind of monkeys I'm thinking of too, Flanagan. I imagine you ended up finding your family members, right? There is something making a very unusual sound. Doesn't sound like a zombie. Wow, that is wild, man. Thank you so much for telling this story. Yeah, there's like kind of this cackling sound. Whenever's making this cackling sound, it's not a normal zombie. Wow. Like, no joke. This could totally be like a scene from a movie or a game. Dark Shadower. Oh, it's a clicker. That's what it is. Man, there's a lot more of them than I anticipated. Whoa! Let's run. That got their attention. I think that was a stalker, actually. At least you found them. At least you found them. Could have sworn I found some tape. Huh. That's like a thing. Just don't make eye contact? Dude, this is so exciting. Like, I'm... at least when hearing the retelling. Okay, where is this little clicker at? That's a very ominous well at the end of your sentence. Oh my gosh. Dang, please tell me he was okay. Oh my gosh. Much more zombies. Oh, it's a stalker. I mean, he's probably traumatized from monkeys now. Like, that'd be horrifying. I see you, dude. I see you. It was a lucky shot. And of course I have tape now. I could have upgraded that.
Back to it.
Dang. Well, I'm glad he's okay. That is a heck of a story. Was this recent? Or, and hopefully in the past. Man, I can't imagine. I mean, we don't have anything really quite that dangerous here in the States. Like, oh, it depends on the state you're in, but in central Ohio, like, wild boar is about the most dangerous animal you're going to run into, and they're not very common. I mean, it's kind of like at that point, you know, it's like kind of survival. Like your instincts kick in, and it's like you can do some incredible things, and just, you know, when it's like down to your life, that's wild. Dude, that is it's an amazing story. I'm glad everyone ended up okay. I'm glad it turned out okay. Because that sounds like it could have gone really bad. But, wow. As far as, like, a memory, dang, that is really neat. I said it already, but thank you so much for sharing that. That is so cool. Okay, well, I saw a little hole in the wall back there, so I kind of figured that's where we're going. Some random rocks. There's been worse. You're like, hold on. The monkeys aren't really traumatizing. We've been through worse. Alright, what's in here? There's a lot of infected on the streets. So I'm not too confident that this area is clear. Oh my gosh. Dang. You and your family have been through a lot. Shoot. Second floor? First floor? Where is he? Oh, the roof. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to make this shot. Man. Dude, that's like an entire... I can't even imagine. Like, I would say I can relate, but I can empathize? Like, I can't imagine, though. Oh, come on, really? You come off the roof, too? Or are you going to stay up there? Yeah, that's what I thought. You're going to stay up there. Well, I'm... Dark Shadower, I'm glad you, your loved ones, your family, everyone is okay. You've been through some stuff. Got it. And thank you so much for spending some time here at the channel today, too. Whew. That's exciting. So, like, what, if I can ask, like, what kind of time is it there? Because it's about 11:30 a.m., 11:30 in the morning here. This is actually a really nice house. Someone has a really nice place here. Okay, that might be it. Now we can get inside.
Hope I can cut through here.
Well, let's hope so. No, nothing at all like that around here. Oh, they got a bow and arrow drawing. A lighthouse. This is a pretty cool house. Okay, stuff, supplements, score. We got a trading card. I forgot about these. It's really exciting, kind of you sharing your perspective on things, because I mean, it is. It's. I'm gonna use this globe, this very timely globe, as an example. I mean, look at the size of, like, obviously we can only see Australia on this globe, but like the size of, like, the countries versus there's the United States and then, you know, South America down there. Like, there is so much planet and so many people, and we go through so many different experiences. And it's so incredible that the internet can, for those that are fortunate enough to have access to it, can all get on and have a place where we can communicate and share ideas and share stories like this. Because it is, experience is what really helps shape who we are as people. I mean, that's how parents teach children. They teach them with stories, and that's how you grow up and you learn. And even as adults, you never really stop learning. So, hopefully. I know some adults that don't learn anymore, but as a human being, your responsibility to the species is to continue learning and growing. So, no, absolutely. Like, you can't have said it better. Like, it's, I don't know. So, once again, thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing. I'm blessed to be able to, I guess, have this channel and to even have this experience happen. It's so exciting. Like, that's so cool. Okay, really quick here. I'll look at this trading card before we move on. CBB 73, who's a robot ninja. 40 brains, Brawn 100, affiliation to Future Alliance, and he's from Mars. The latest in a long line of synthetic warriors, the CBB 73 was designed to fight battles deemed too dangerous or cruel for humans. But when the Future Alliance captured one on Titan, their scientists used it to test their latest AI ethics technology. Now a trusted ally, CBB is willing to take point on all of the Future Alliance's dangerous missions, always reminding them, I am reliable and expendable. But in times of high tension, CBB struggles not to slip back into its original function as a killing machine. Neutral hero. Ah, man, you shouldn't say that. Like, I know it's a far cry from what's going on in your country, but there's stuff in the States that I don't necessarily agree with going on. And you can almost kind of say where, you feel ashamed to be a citizen, but no, like, the country, whether it's the United States, whether it's Korea, whether it's Pakistan, it doesn't matter. The country itself and your, I guess, patriotism or your pride in that, it's about the people. It's about the good things that you're talking about. There's always going to be the bad people. There's going to be people like on the periphery with, different ideas and causing trouble. But, like, no matter where you go in the world, like, people are people. And people are, maybe it's naive, but people are good. People are good. So no, I think you should definitely be proud of where you're from, where you've grown up. And kind of use your own words. Like, it may not have been the easiest time growing up, but it's made you who you are today. And that's, I don't know, that's invaluable. Man, we're getting deep today. Welcome to Quarters Without Borders. Big chandelier. Man. Okay, I guess we're going down. Ooh. Whoa, we got some
All right.
big old fungus happening down here. This looks like it could be a boss fight. Oh, that's a big guy. There's two big guys. Oh, shoot. Not the Molotov, I need the trap mine. Okay, things are getting serious. I mean, as if they weren't serious already. But we're about to throw down here with some zombies. Touche, Flanagan. Touche. Oh! Dang, that didn't work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a bad plan. First quarter for the day. I know I can't speak. I just want to kind of acknowledge Dark Shadow or your last little comment there. Um, I can't tell you how to feel, and I'm not even go so far as to say I wouldn't feel the same way if I were in your shoes, because I probably would. But and I may be missing some stuff because it's text, so it's being lost in translation. But at the end of the day, you know, I hope that that's not your primary emotion. I hope that the overriding thing isn't the shame. Like, if there is the shame, there's nothing wrong with that, and kind of embrace it and use it, because I think that's going to be a very powerful emotion to help push you to help create change. So it's necessary, as long as it doesn't pull you down and, I don't know, get you bummed out, get you depressed. Like, use it for good. Okay, and really quick before we continue, I did forget to make a statement on how many donations we are up to. Let me double check here. Okay, just double check really quick. Because Quarters Without Borders, we are raising money for charity, and the charity in this case is the United Way. So as of the start of this game, we had $63.75. We just added one more quarter, so we are now up to a flat $64 donated to charity, playing our way through the game. Excuse me. This is really exciting, actually.
All right.
We are up to $64, and it's if you're kind of just jumping in, I guess it's like an homage to old arcade games, like Pac-Man and Galaga and things, where you'd have to put quarters in to keep playing. So every time we bite the dust, yep, absolutely. Every time we bite the dust here, it's another quarter. So that's also part of why I'm playing on such a hard difficulty. Oh, which one is There we go. Move.
Dang it!
Okay, well that one didn't see me. I don't think it saw me. I'm gonna need a med pack. Well, thank you. Thank you, Dark Shadow. I appreciate it. I figured it's something kind of neat to do. I mean, there's tons of people on here playing games, playing video games, just having fun. And I enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy playing games. I enjoy the challenge. But if we're gonna take the time to sit down and do this... Whoa! Not cool. Let's move. Let's get out of here. Oh, no. Dang it. So there's a sneaky one, too. Exactly. You know, let's do something that we can kind of give back a little bit. And... Exactly. Okay, well, I guess we gotta we gotta try this. We gotta try this one more time. If I can get this, I don't know. The trap mine has a lot bigger of a radius than I remember it having. And I think the stalker, he only comes at me once I alert everything. I need a way of putting this trip mine down without it immediately blowing up in my face. Because I think it's a great way to start this battle. Because that plus a Molotov seems to be enough to finish one of these guys off. Okay, that worked. He's gonna come back. Oh, you saved me there. I missed my tag on. Playing today for a better tomorrow. And that is exactly what we're doing. he know where I'm at? I feel like he does. Much appreciated, much appreciated. I know there's a stalker still. So the one thing I do want to take this time to kind of mention here, and this is going out to everybody that's followed so far, everybody that's watching the channel. I know we're still new. It's only about a month that we've been doing this. Whoa, whoa! Get off, get off, get off! Ooh, nice, we got it. Oh, dang. Oh, come on! There's two of them. I wasn't ready for that. So the one thing I can say though is it's really encouraging. Thank you so much for the support from everybody. I know we're still a small channel, we're still a new channel, but there are, even in the month that we've been doing this, there's kind of those days where I'll log on, I'm streaming, and like there's nobody in the chat or nobody's watching, and you have those days, and it's just like, man, am I really making a difference? Is this really going to go anywhere? And then there's days like today, where it's just like full house, everybody's talking about stuff, we're having these great conversations, sharing stories. I know a couple weeks ago there was someone on here from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and that was so exciting. And now to meet you and talk a little bit from Pakistan, I don't know, it's really exciting. And it's just like, you know, even though this is small, you know, it'll grow, but this is exciting. I feel like I just want to say thank you, because you guys make it a lot easier to keep up with this. Okay, so let's try this again. It went well the first time. Or should I say the last time? Okay, if I can sneak up. Oh, great. I need these shotgun rounds for this guy, though. Oh, that didn't work. I think he heard me that time. I think
Alright.
I can never remember what these zombies are called. I think this big gassy zombie, though, I think he heard me when I came up behind him. This is so terrible. All the stalkers, did you see them run in the window? Oh my. I think you're right. I think it is a bloater. I think that's what they're called. Well, it is growing slowly. It is growing slowly. I know we just crested $60-some, so hopefully... No, it's a small... I think it's kind of a small amount in the grand scheme of things. It's a little bit more than the game cost, which is exciting. But hopefully it'll, you know, go out there and can do some work. Exactly. Slowly but surely. Okay. Maybe I need to quit focusing on this guy first. I think since I upgraded the trap mines to make the radius bigger, I think that's what the problem is. You know, much as I can dig the tortoise in the hare analogy, oftentimes I feel like I am the hare and not the tortoise. Yes, go into the fire. Maybe that'll get him. Maybe that'll get him. That'd be amazing. Okay. Okay, we're doing good so far. Nice. Who's next? Done. Is that it? The bottle. Mr. Magana would be proud. That was a bottle moment.
Fuck.
We
Swear
did
to
it.
God, Abby, if these infected killed you.
Mom, I'm gonna go talk to the Rattlers. I'm sorry I'm telling you like this,
I gotta get out of here.
but I didn't want you to stop me. We're starving. We can't leave the area with you and Abuela like you are. It's only a matter of time before they find us. If I can join them, we could all be protected. I know this is scary, but I love you, and I'm willing to do whatever I need to keep you both safe. Arnie. And Abuela is grandmother in Spanish, in case anybody didn't know. Whew, that came through that time. That really came through that time. Okay. We did go through a lot of these, though, and I love these. I haven't tried a smoke bomb yet, but I want to save that for real people. And I need a melee weapon. We have a workbench, which is exciting. Fuad, thank you, thank you. Whew. Man, this place is really funky. Tons of fungus. Little fungus candles. Ooh, they have a billiard room. This is the life right here. Ooh, got some ammo. Epic record player. Really cool art on the wall. Okay, well, before we move on, which I imagine going into the back door is going to be the moving on. Let's take a second to go to the crafting workbench and see what we can do. I don't even know if we have enough stuff to do anything. We have 102 bits. Not doing anything with the bow. Shotgun is maxed out. I could increase the stability, which would max that gun out. And the stability would finish the handgun. And the revolver, which I do use quite a bit, could use reload speed and stability. Oh, that's tough. Well, let's just max out some guns. There is. So, in America, yeah, Flanagan said it great. Like, there's the, I guess, public education. So it'll take you from, like, kindergarten through what we consider 12th grade or high school. And, yeah. We have 12 grades here. But, yeah, that's free, I guess. I mean, I think you pay for it in your taxes. So, like, there's, like, school levies and things like that where they get taxes and then that pays for the education. And you can go out after high school education and go get a job, absolutely. But then if you want to go to college or anything beyond that, you either have to pay for it out of pocket or apply for grants or loans and things like that. How is it in Pakistan? Yeah, for us here, like, you have primary school, which is like kindergarten through 5th grade. Then you have middle school, which is 6, 7, 8. And then high school is 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's usually the end of it. Honestly, I can't really speak. I don't know the percentages or the numbers. I feel like there's a lot of folks. I mean, especially in America in the last, I don't know, 20 years or so. Like, my parents' generation was very much taught that like you go to college like it's necessary, like you get a good job from going to college, and that's not necessarily true in the real world. College is invaluable, do not get me wrong, and I was lucky enough that I did get to go to college. Primary, middle to 7, yeah, and then the senior school from 8 to 10. Interesting. And I'd have to agree with Flanagan on this one, too. I feel like lately there has been... Check her out. She's, like, filing the grip down to make it more grippy. I definitely feel like... Oh, 11 and 12 is college. Interesting. That is a very interesting system. I have to agree with Flanagan, though. I feel like there definitely has been in the last probably 5 years, maybe 10 years, a big push towards more trade schools and... like skill-based education versus like a general education like a university or a college would provide. Because we've had such, at least in this country, such a huge push to college education that now there's a gap in the workforce. Huh, that's interesting. So I'd love to ask, I know it's not this way in the States. My mother's from South Korea, and in South Korea, military service is required, and it's usually like if you go to college, you'll go to college for 2 years, and then you'll have to do 4 years of military service, and then you go back to school if you want to. But I know in Korea, military service is required. I'm curious, is it similar in Pakistan? Okay, we're in the backyard.
Where am I?
Got
There's gotta be a street around here.
tiny little hole we can crawl out of. We cleared out that little nest of super zombies. Ah, I gotcha. I just thought it was a neat concept in Korea. And there's our wonderful cop cars with the busted out back window. Wow, we are up high.
Okay. Santa Barbara's downhill. 24, 25 constants.
We must be getting close. 24, 25 constants with a firefly symbol. Which is not a firefly, it's a moth. That is definitely a moth. Is it just me, or is there still a long way to go? Man, this is like a... I don't know what you call it, like a landslide? Like the trucks slid off the road. Right, here we go. More stuff. That was totally worth it. Wow. That's really cool. I don't know if I could say the same for our country. I will say there are a lot of folks who are just willing to fight, period. Like the number of folks that probably have their personal, like, safe rooms and bunkers full of weapons and are willing to fight for their ground, their land they own.
She has to be down there.
That's probably a lot of folks. But how many would get together and work together and fight for a single cause? Whoop. That I don't know. Oh, I got some stuff. Ooh, there's a med kit and everything. Do I even need a med kit? I mean, I could use one, I guess. Just in case. I don't think anyone will be along here looking for supplies later. Let's make one more of these. Ooh, that's probably too far of a drop than I can make. Huh. Interesting. Is that like a route that like you're interested in taking as well? Okay, we got a number of them down here. One at a time. One at a time. Yes, turn around, go back. Don't go too far, man. Cool, man. That's really cool. See, that's the thing. That's taking those emotions, those feelings, those thoughts that you have, and it's like using them to propel you to now create change. Like, if these are things that you're passionate about, things that really speak to you as a human, like, it's exciting that now you're not just talking the talk, you know, you're walking the walk, you're living it. On a technical note, I do want to point out a really cool effect, and I don't know if it really came through in the game as neatly as it did here on my end, but notice how we're standing here, we're kind of at this opening, and you get this rock wall on the side. But when I grab that zombie from behind, the acoustics of the zombie's sound changed. So they modeled the acoustics of his voice to have more reverb or reverberation, so it sounded like you were in this big open space because it's bouncing off the rock walls. Whereas the first zombie, who was back here, closer in the brush and everything, it didn't have as strong of a reverb effect. So that was actually a really cool touch, the way they modeled the sound and how things sound differently here in the open than they do back closer to the wall. That's a nice little touch. That was a really neat detail. I don't know if you could hear it really well on your end or not, but it came through pretty clear on this side. It was cool. So your family wants to settle in Canada, huh? When is your dad's retirement, I guess? How long do they have to try to convince you? Oh, great. Finish it. Finish it. Okay, 6 to 7 years. Hopefully that's the last one. Well, that'll be kind of cool. A lot can happen in 6 to 7 years. Who knows? Time goes by so fast. Shimmy through here. Oh! Oh no. This is not... Oh my gosh! This is a lot worse than the last... Oh, come on, you drop it? Well, she just got trapped too. Dang. Near the side of the monkey attack. Well, cool. Best of luck. When do you start school? There was a scene in the first game where Joel gets hung upside down. Oh, man, the blood's all run down her. Yeah, here I thought Abby and Ellie were going to work together to fight them. But no, they're going to have to work together to escape. You are totally calling it right now.
See? We got a live one.
In about a year? Okay.
This bitch is fucked up.
Same people. Well, best of luck.
We'd be lucky if she lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah, get that thing down. Let's reset the trash.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like...
Hey, get you!
No. I'm good.
Jeez, did he not think the zombie was alive? It's just hanging.
Something funny?
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, bitch.
Oh, you like funny, huh? Get up.
Come on.
Get up.
We don't need
No,
this.
man, she's fucked up anyway, man. Come on. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Serious?
Come on. Laugh.
Oh, the thing is, she's immune. Oh my gosh. Dude, Ellie is so wild.
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right? We picked one up a couple months ago.
A couple of months ago. Dang.
No, big girl. Blonde. Arms like mine. She had a scrawny kid with cuts by his mouth. Yeah, that's her. You let me go.
Oh, cut the zombie down and let him get it.
Get to her before that infection takes over.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where's that?
Head that way till you hit the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort. We keep them in the tall, round building. I swear.
Oh, dang. Well, I mean, she could have just cut the zombie down and let the zombie eat the guy. Hey, you got a hole in your side, lady. I've got 3 med kits. You can wrap that one up. She seems okay to me. She's not even limping.
Tracks to resort.
Got a trophy.
Tall, round building.
Okay, she stitched it up. Because, yeah, she's a savage.
Fuck.
Over here! Aim for his line!
Oh my gosh.
Is that a gun? He's got a gun!
Damn it.
Shit. All right.
Fuck did he get a gun?
What are...
Tell the others to search the area.
Silenced
Make sure
submachine
he's the only
gun.
one that got out. Watch out for infected.
Yeah.
I find out anyone helped him. They're going in the fucking pool.
I'm so confused who these people are.
He was acting up for a while. This is the 3rd this month. You ready to put more people on the gate?
People on the gate need to do their fucking jobs. Go look around. I want to know he was alone.
Like, it's... The game has now presented a new common enemy. Someone that is absolutely reprehensible. I can very easily not empathize with them whatsoever.
Oh shit!
Just you?
Get around her!
Oh, no, there's definitely 2. Oh yeah, they're coming out. Oh man, there's 3 people.
I don't see her. Look everywhere. Find her and bring her down.
Okay.
Watch out!
Someone must have slipped past us.
How can they not hear her? I know, right?
I think he's hidden over there. Mateo!
Damn, it took a lot of rounds. And that's what makes it tricky. I don't have a set of crosshairs, so it becomes very hard to actually...
There! Get her, girl!
What? This dog? Oh, get down, Ellie, get down. This is bad. Yeah, give me a minute here. Let me med pack up.
Coward!
Going down the bad way. Oh man. Right? Okay, awesome. You are on board with this. So the
Find her
dog,
before these idiots kill her.
the dog situation, earlier in the game, like, they have these attack German shepherds that they'll send at you, and the dogs will just kill you. They'll rip your throat out. So the best way of dealing with the dogs is to basically kill them before they get you. That's why I went for the preemptive strike. But no, I have to absolutely agree with you. I feel like Ellie as a character has just turned into this monster. Like, you can't relate with her because of the steps she is taking. Like, you can empathize. Let the dogs live, right? Like, you can kind of you can empathize with the grief she's going through, but with how many people she has killed and how many dogs she has murdered and just how many horrible things she has done throughout this game, the ends does not justify the means. Yeah, I know you told me that. And for what it's worth, I mean, at least the way I was playing, there was no way I was going to get past Bear without killing him, unfortunately. Like, because I was just out to clear the area. So he was going to go down regardless. Which is a shame. You know, I I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Naughty Dogs. Name of the developer. I gotta say, I'm pretty sure we just did that without dying. Man, there's so much to check out here. Wow, this is a big area too. Oop, I think it's raining again. It was just crazy hot and sunny for the last week, and now... Ouch. That might have been a bit far. Now it can't seem to stop raining here. Another bottle. Ooh, and an arrow, although I will not be making use of this. I am. I don't necessarily play terribly fast, which I'm sure there's some people out there that are just like, man, you move at a snail's pace. I like to explore the area and kind of soak in the game, because there's a lot of attention to detail they put into it. You know, and I don't want to get in this kind of just churn out game after game after game after game after game, because I feel it loses some of the impact. I think it's a little more exciting to kind of see what all there is, and ooh, tons of stuff in this one. So I know it's not the fastest playthrough of this game, but I think we've seen quite a bit of the game, more so than if we would have gone slower, and we've had time to really kind of enjoy it. And good conversation. Oh, absolutely. There's this very, this is a train station, this very consumerist mentality that kind of has taken over gaming in the last, I don't know, decade. But just everyone is just like, how fast can I play through games? How fast can I beat them? Like, exactly. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to actually collect all the trophies on this playthrough, and I don't know if anyone would want to watch me do that, but, you know, the game itself, you know, let's enjoy it. Take the time to really appreciate the thought and the effort and at least the story they're trying to tell. And I think, you know, I've mentioned this before, but at the end of the game, when we're completely done, I want to have like a roundtable discussion. Like, just we'll do an episode where it's just us just chit-chatting about the game. Because I've been making some notes as I've played, and things... so I went to college for basically video games, you could say. Art and technology. So it's a lot of computer graphics, computer design, narrative-based work. So, you know, I'd love to bring to the table just conversations about what were the goals Naughty Dog had making this game? Like, what were the things that they wanted us as a player to think about and discuss? And then how effective were they at actually achieving those goals? Oh, dang. It's not a mirror, it's a hole in the wall. Super fungusy. At least they cleared this place out. I'll keep the axe. The axe seems a little cooler. Because it's not really like a review of the game, but it's kind of a way to add a little critique or conversation. Because not every game is perfect. I mean, this game definitely does some things incredibly well. And the amount of effort and polish is very self-evident. Like, they've put a lot of time and effort into this game. But it's not perfect, and there are certain things that, and I'm going to say this very strongly, my opinion, just not fact or truth, but my opinion, there are things that I think they could have done better or done differently and still had the same effect, if not maybe a stronger effect. We're actually further than halfway. We're probably in the last third. I wouldn't say the ending just yet, but we're probably getting pretty close to the end. Like, we've been through quite a bit. I know Flanagan talked about doubling the gameplay time, so with note to that, actually, the average gameplay is 30 hours. It takes 30 hours to go through this game, from beginning to end. But I think that that's taking into consideration regular difficulty, not like super hard that we're playing on. So we are playing on like the hardest difficulty. And we're up to probably about 55 hours or so. Ah, now that is the question of the hour, Dark Shadower. That is the question of the hour. What is the next game? I have a couple ideas, and as we get to the end of this probably will, I imagine, will be done within the week for this game. But I've got a couple ideas for the next game, and I'm really open to ideas from everybody else, because Ghost of Tsushima was one of my ideas, actually. Because it's a new game that just came out. It looks amazing. It's gotten a lot of really good press, especially the Japanese press, because it's not a Japanese game, believe it or not. So Ghost of Tsushima, if you don't know, is a new game came out. Or the remake. I haven't done the remake of Final Fantasy VII either. But Ghost of Tsushima is a game about... Yeah, some great... Those are all great games. Although I haven't done the Resident Evil 2 remake yet either. It's a game about an actual historical period. Ooh, got more people. In Japanese history. But it was made by a Western developer. So the fact that the Japanese press is happy about it and they're good with it, like, that says a lot. Resident Evil 3 remake, I would love to do it. I would play through Resident Evil 2 remake first, though, because I haven't done the Resident Evil 2 remake. Wow, there are a lot of them. It'd been nice to deal with them back here in the train station, where there's all these little... The Santa Barbara train station. These ins and outs. The Final Fantasy VII Remake looks fantastic. I played the original on the PS1. Ah, is it? Okay. Well, it could be a good idea then. It's something to kind of pop in and work our way through. So, one game idea, and this one, like, no one would ever guess or predict. But it's a game called Myth. M-Y-T-H. And it's a really old PC game. Ooh, that was close. Too close for comfort. But what's really cool about this game, and it doesn't have to be the next game, but it's just an idea that I have. But what's really cool about it is you can name the units. So that there's like knights. Yeah, it's a small game. Not a lot of people know about it.
Who's here? Over there! Mateo!
Move, Ellie, come on. But you can name the units. So I thought it'd be really cool to like, it's like warriors and zombies and stuff like that. But I thought it'd be so cool to like name the units, everybody from the stream. So you all have like a little guy or girl playing through the game, and the characters roll over from mission to mission to mission. So it's kind of this idea to see how long we can keep everybody alive. I thought that'd be kind of a neat little twist. Okay, I was able to lure them back to the train station, at least 2 of them. The trick here... They're going in, fantastic.
Anyone see a sign of her? Come on, people. We can't have lost her. She's running! Here!
Hit and run tactics, hit and run. Touche, subs, touche. You totally, I think you get,
Lost the outsider.
you kind of get used to it. It does kind of grow on you. Oh, shoot. I want to put a trap mine down, because the dog is going to come this way.
On a car. I'll go check it out.
So the dogs, one thing they have in this game is scent trails. Dang, that got the dog, and I think it got a person or 2. Oh yeah, the boat guy that you fought with a sickle and then basically butchered him, that was gruesome. That was horribly gruesome.
The hell did she go?
Can I
Track
just
her
say,
down.
that trap mine, I think, took out the dog and 2 people. If only my... What is he wearing? Does he have a... like a metal helmet on? Like a knight would? Nope, it's a blast shield. Oh, you turned your back and your friend is gone. Man, she's so far out there. I know there's more. It's not just her left. There's definitely more people than that. So just make sure they don't come up behind me and flank me or anything.
Oh, what?
Got her.
Shut
I may not flinch visibly, but it's still incredibly gruesome. Well, there's another axe back here. So if the one I have ends up running out, I know I can get a second one. Man, this trip mine did a number on that dog. Wow, it got this guy way up here. This would be nice if I could actually aim down the sights. So how many are left? I feel like there's at least one left. We are coming up to the end of our time too, ladies and gentlemen. But we are not going to finish until we get through this. I think all the ones that came... I mean, really, right now, Dark Shadower, all the games you listed are totally options. The Myth game is an option. I think I definitely want to put it out there. Maybe sometime later this week, or as we get closer to the end of this game, I might put out there like a poll. Maybe folks can vote on it. But haven't really decided for sure on the titles. Ghost of Tsushima is definitely on the list. The Tomb Raider, I know Mr. Magana has talked about the Tomb Raider games, the new ones, the trilogy. And Horizon Zero Dawn as good options. Dang. Well, there were a lot of them,
Any others?
but that might be it, I think.
Fuck. My side.
Yeah, she did all that with a huge tree wound in her side.
Tracks.
We have a highway over there. It's a game, you know, I have the... Oh, Spider-Man 2. Man, there are so many options. I just thought of God of War. As soon as you said Spider-Man, I was like, God of War would be a good one too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put a list together, and then we'll do a poll, and we'll vote for it on the channel. Because I mean, all of these are fantastic games, and we can definitely get to all of them eventually. Just for whatever the next title is, I think it'll be good. As long, you know, I want everyone to be interested in watching it too. So, to find out what everyone wants to see. Now that's an idea too. It's been a long time since I've played The Last of Us Part 1. But I kind of feel like maybe we need a break. There's been a lot of Ellie action going on lately. Okay, quick scouring for supplies. Well, they have quite a bit of stuff here. And then I think we're going to be at a pretty good... We'll find out what the next little thing is. But then I think we'll be at a pretty good stopping point for the day. Ooh, Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. That's one I I don't have, but I've heard some really good things about it. See, Flanagan, it's been so long since I've actually played the game, I don't even remember the junkyard that you're talking about. Lots of stuff. Ooh, the Batman trilogy. That would be good. So many options. I'll put a poll together. I'll make a list. I don't know how I'll do it. I can do it on either Twitch, and we'll do it live on a stream. We'll do a poll, or maybe I'll put it out on Twitter or something, and we'll vote, and we'll come up with what we think is gonna be a good idea for the next one. I think that's it for this area. Oh, here's the tracks. These are the train tracks you want me to follow.
Okay. Tracks to the resort.
And I've cleared quite a few of these scar fangs, skull fangs, whatever they're called. Come on, Ellie. It's not gonna hurt your side or anything, you know? Okay. I think this officially marks the next area.
Shit.
Whoa.
Let's move!
That'd be a cool game too, actually. The Uncharted series. And there's the round
Looks
building.
Like a tall round building.
It's like a plantation. They're just like slaves.
How do I get in there?
Bloodborne is one I've wanted to play through for a while now too. Alright. We have found the camp. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to save it for today. We are now... I don't need a backup save. We'll get rid of this. We are now 55 hours, almost 56 hours into the game. So very nearly double the average playtime. The average playtime on a normal difficulty, I believe, is 30 hours. So we're getting up there. We put quite a bit of time into this. But it's pretty exciting. Ooh, I've seen a trailer for that. So confession though, I've never played a Ratchet and Clank game, ever. I know of it. I've heard of the series. I've just never played it. But I will say the trailer looked pretty cool. The next gen one where they were like looping through time or jumping through different parallel universes. So a lot happened today, ladies and gentlemen. We basically pushed through California, got captured, stabbed in the side by a tree, found out where the Rattlers are keeping everybody. That might take a little convincing to get me to do. I never played Fortnite, but I feel like there's a lot of people doing that one. But we found their camp. We found their camp. We're on the outskirts. Things are about to get dicey. We're gonna break in, try to find Abby and Lev, and see what we can do about it. Wow, it's getting real. Quite a few quarters added to the jug today. Like I said, we started today at $63.75. So I will go through and add these up for a new total for everybody. I'll announce it, of course, tomorrow at our next live stream. So, yeah, that does it about for me here today. We're a little bit past 12:30, so thank you everybody for tuning in this morning. Dark Shadower, thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the story. Really exciting. Thanks for jumping into the stream today. Everybody else too. Fuad, thank you so much for following as well. Thank you for jumping in. Hope you had a good time. And Flanagan, as always, thank you for the conversation. Hope your workday is going well. And Subs, haven't seen you on a live stream in a while, so it's glad that you're able to jump back into things. Hope you had a good time too. Everybody, and if I didn't see your name, I apologize. Just kind of throwing the people that were in the comment section and part of the conversation. So thank you so much, everybody. We are up to 14 viewers right now on the channel. So it's mind-blowing. That's so exciting. So I know as the viewer count goes up, we unlock features on Twitch that we can use to help grow the community. So I'm really excited about that opportunity. So we're just going to keep on plowing ahead, right? Slow and steady wins the race, as they said earlier. So thank you so much. We are back tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing this again tomorrow and Thursday for this week. And then, of course, this Saturday, we will have a long session for about 7 or 8 hours. That is still to be determined. I am speaking with my bride, or the couple I'm doing the DJing wedding for this evening, so I'll have an idea better of what times we'll be able to do. So tomorrow, I'll have times for this Saturday. But I know that was a lot of confusing stuff. Either way, we'll be back here tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thank you so much for coming out. And as always, happy gaming.